Good morning. Changing the batteries out on my eyelash curler. How is everybody doing? I started getting a sore throat last night. And my mouth is super dry, so I'm sure I'm just dehydrated. If I can see how to put these back in there. I don't feel bad. I just feel like I can't drink enough water. And my throat kind of hurts. Now, I got to have my eyelash curler. Got it. See that little green light? I'm going to turn it off right now. Anyway, it's been a little bit since I've been on. I haven't even done all my skincare. We're going to try to get this skin looking a little dewy before we ever start. If you hop on, be sure and say hello. Let me know you're here. I'll put a little eye cream. Put it on my lid too. Get all of that lumped up and brightened. I usually do this before I get on. I thought, I guess I should do some of this while I'm live so you can actually see. That's my eye cream. I need to get I need my lash serum. Here we go. I got a brand new one. I guess you only have to use it once a day, but I do it in the morning and in the evening. All natural. I've been using it for 5 months now, and I like it. So between that and these two things, we got to take care of our skin, hair, and nails from the inside out. I need to take this. So this is our collagen. I do the collagen, and if you feel like you're pretty depleted and you haven't started on a good regimen, I would double down the first couple of weeks. I know it's more expensive, but it really helps. So I take the liquid collagen. This is marine collagen, and then I take the biotin gummies for hair, skin, and nails. So good. And then a good consistent skincare routine. Make sure you get it all. And these are the gummies. You take 2 a day. Now I do that every day. So I do that every day. Plus I have a ritual every morning and every evening for my skincare. I cleanse my face, and I love the rose water. The rose water adds so much moisture, and add as much as you need. Like put it on, let it absorb, and if you feel like your skin can absorb some more, spray it again. And that's what I do. A little fan. What do I do with it? Here it is. Y'all, I'm dressed so baggy today. You ever feel like that? I've got on baggy jeans, a big denim shirt. Spray it again. Because my lips have even been dry, so I know I'm dehydrated. And rose water is so good for so many things. Sunburn, acne, it's just so good. So anyway, try to dry it down a little bit. This is our serum. This is our Glow Collection line. So good for brightening and targeting those fine lines. It gives the prettiest glow. And really helps to even out my skin. Now my skin gets red when I rub it. It will calm down. Look how pretty that is. See that glow? Love it. I'm going to make sure that my skin is super glowy before I ever go in with my makeup. And I'm going to go back in with this rose water. And I haven't even put moisturizer on yet. And this is our Glow Collection moisturizer I use during the day. Use a little bit. Make sure everything is nice and dewy. Now I do my neck and chest, all of that, and I did that before I came on. Always include your neck and your chest. And I always put what's left over on my hands, because Lord knows they're getting old. We are nice and dewy. All right, and then I always put a little bit of sunscreen on my face. My BB cream has sunscreen in it, but I have always used this Eucerin, so I'm going to use it. I like the way it feels on my skin. It's slightly tinted, although that tint immediately goes away, not like it shows. But I just love the combination. So when you find a good combination, you know it. It makes everything look so much better. I need to bring it down on my neck. I did my chest. I have a clear one, or so it's white, that I use on my chest. There we go. But see how glowy and dewy? This combination, I mean, has helped me to go out of the house with nothing. And I used to never would do that. Not that it's beautiful, but it's so much better than it used to be. So that's the skincare. That's what I do in the morning. Now I use primer. I'm going to use this illuminating primer, again, extra glowy and dewy. I use a little bit of the mattifying primer in my T-zone because it's thicker and it fills in larger pores. So I think you can get this on sale right now. It sort of has it's definitely a matting effect, and I will go over it, but it's not dry. It's very smooth and hydrating. It just gives a little matter finish. Then I'll go over it with the illuminating primer. Just like to kind of press it in. sunscreen, rose water, and y'all, that rose water, you can carry that in your purse. You can apply it later in the day when you think your face needs extra moisture. Now this is my illuminating primer. Look at that. So when I tell you a lot goes into my skin before the makeup ever goes on, I'm not kidding. Here, right away. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Let's brows up. Y'all, it's February. Like, can you believe it? That's exciting because that means spring is right around the corner. So I am excited about spring being right around the corner. I'm gonna put a little bit of lip plumper on. Y'all, my bathroom is so nasty. Nasty. It's a mess. Such a mess. I have been loving the combination of my BB cream because again, it's very moisturizing, and a little bit of my um, Serum Plus foundation, just a little bit. A little bit of BB cream, a little bit of the Serum Plus, and I just got that on my cream. Just a little bit. I sure did. I splattered that. I'm just gonna mix it together. This is way more than I need. I shouldn't put that much. You don't need that much. And I always put it on my cheeks first because that's where I am the most red. And I need to clean my brushes so bad. I said I was going to do that. We worked cows yesterday. So today is like my Monday. Like, it doesn't feel like Tuesday to me. I am super tickled that I'm going to get my fingernails done today. All right, now I'm going to take a brush and just tap that in. Find that if you tap it and don't swipe it, you get the prettiest finish, and you give that makeup time to start setting, drying down, and it just looks prettier and prettier. At my age, I'm always looking for new tips and tricks to, just look even younger or not look too old and haggard. The best brush for this is our Kabuki brush. I got to get me a new one. Mine is just worn out. And I kind of messed it up cleaning it, so I need to get another one. I always do my eyes, but I always do it kind of with what's left over. I don't put a lot of product way up there. I definitely like to put the foundation or the BB cream around my eyes. Okay, see, I got a lot left. We're not going to use all that. Wipe it off. We're not going to use all that. But we are going to do, again, this is another thing I like to do to keep my skin looking youthful, dewy, is when I do my concealer. Hold on. Put a little right there, just barely any. And a tiny bit of my beauty oil. Just, I mean, not even a full drop. Just a tiny, tiny bit. And mix that together. And I just love doing this. Bring it down here instead of way up, and then I'm going to work it up there. Because I really need it up in here. This really thins it out, but not only does it thin it out, it just adds more moisture to it. I'm just going to use this brush first, and then I'm going to go in with my beauty blender. I love the finish that a beauty blender gives. This brush helps me get right in there in that hollow spot of my eye. Lighten without it being too much. And the older we get, the more we have to come up with hacks. I just made 60, and the last 2 years since I even started with Unique, I just made 2 years in January, but my skin has really changed. Okay, I'm gonna take my beauty blender and go over my entire face, and I'm gonna start with around my eyes. Hi, Amber. Thank you, girl. I appreciate that. Yeah. All right. Look how dewy that looks. All right, now we're going to just put a little bit of cream contour. It doesn't have to be perfect. Does not have to be perfect. I like bringing my contour down. I just feel like it. I mean, my face is definitely more hollow than it used to be. My face used to be super, super full, but I still just, I don't know, I kind of like it when it's shadowed right through there. Now, all right, now let's do, I like these all-in-one sticks. I just love them. I love to use the cinnamon latte sort of as a bronzer just because of the color of it. And I just place it right there, and right here on the high point of the cheek. Tiny bit right there. And even though I go over it with a powder, I'll end up adding a powder bronzer too. The layering just really helps your makeup to stay on so much longer um, when you have all those layers. Now, I'm going to take my beauty blender and just kind of go over all of it. How dewy that looks. I'm going to blot under my eyes because I'm just going to put some setting powder under there. Lids too. Okay. And our setting powder is out of stock right now, but it's due to be restocked March 26th, I believe, and I know that's a long time to have to wait. Man, this stuff is amazing. I'm gonna use a puff to press it under my eyes, just to make sure I really set that, get more product under there. Look at the blur. Isn't that something? I'll do this side so you can kind of see. It goes on damp and then dries. It's real, real fine. Like it is super fine. I'm using this puff to get right where my fine lines, my deep lines are. And then I will take a brush and sort of lightly go over it. But look at the blurring effect that gives. It's magic. So much better. You said it. Okay, now I'm going to use my big fluffy brush. I pour it into the top and then I just dip my brush in it. Everything. Now, all right, now I'm going to go in with some bronzer and some blush. I'm going to use our bronzer in the shade Light. A little of that here. Back along here. And by layering it, it's just going to last all day. A little bit on my nose. Now we'll go where I'll put that contour. Now, to blend it all together, where I don't have any lines, I'm going to take my pressed powder, and I'm going to use a fluffy brush because I don't want to put this on densely. I just want to do a light dusting. This is my all over shade, so this is actually a full coverage foundation. I'm going to use this great big brush, put it in there, and just kind of go over top. So that everything just kind of blends. I love this big brush. Covers a lot of area. Now, 2. Now I'm going to use this rounded dome looking fluffy brush. I'm going to go in with my dark bronzer. And hit those high points. And again, with no extra product, I'm going to take this large brush and just fluff it out. Now we'll do some blush. This is the shade Sisterly. This is such a good, it has pinks and peaches in it, so it goes with everything. And again, I'm going to take it, not that one, this one. Blend it all together. And I'm just tapping. This is just a technique I like to use because it gives me the best all over finish. There it is. I'm going to put a little bit of illuminator on, and then we're going to move on to eyes, and I am going to spray my face with some setting spray. Now, all right, let's spray our face. I need to open a new one. Look at the shine. Dry it down. But we'll dry it down, and it is still going to have a beautiful, dewy finish. But it's going to stay all day. My brows. I've gotten to where I dread brows. They are such a pain. All right. Get them up. Get them up as much as I can and let them dry down a little bit. Shape them a little bit. Straight up. All right, we're going to let them dry a little bit. Let them dry down. Shape them up a little bit. Make sure they're pressed against my face. Now, they're up there. Let them dry. Let's do a little bit of eyeshadow. I'm going to use this palette. This is our number 9 Addiction palette. Such a good palette. It's got matte and shimmers, but the shimmers are not high shimmer. They are a very light shimmer, but a lot of match. So I really like this palette. I'm gonna use these three colors right here. Pressing this color on and using this big brush because it will apply the most product. I'm also going to go into this shade. It's a good base. I'm going to mix them together. Try to get a good foundation. Try to brighten in there. Lord knows that's getting deeper and deeper. Now, that inner corner. Now, I've used more of this than I planned to. With this, I need it a little bit brighter in that corner and up. So now I'm going to go back in. I'm going to use a real fluffy brush. This is our blend-in brush. I'm going to use it and go back into this light lavender color. Lightly. Like that. We're not going to do anything amazing today. Just do nice. All right, we're going to go in with the shade here. This is called Trustworthy. I'm using my fluffy crease brush. It will get in that crease. I know what I want to do. And it's fluffy, so it'll get up higher on my brow bone, which I need. As you can see it. Okay, then take my fluffy brush. Blend it. I like to blend it sort of up toward the tail of my brow. And then our small little crease brush, I'm going to go in with this darker brown. This right in its corner. just in that corner. This is our blending brush. It's just real soft and feathery. It won't take a lot of product off, but it'll help blend it. A little bit more. Corner. And I always carry mine out some because my eyes are narrow. All right. I sharpened my eyeliner. I'm just going to use a pencil liner because it's just so easy. It's quick, easy to just sort of smudge out. You know, you don't have to be so perfect with it. So I really like it for that reason. Here. And I like to keep it to this outer third of my eye. And then I'll smudge it. I like this because I don't have to be very careful. You know, it's just good for every day. Now, I'll take a brush. I'm going to smudge it out. I'm going to use this angled brush. It just makes it easier to do. And then when I curl my lashes and get my mascara on, this being much wider and thicker on that outer edge, it's going to make my lash line look much heavier. I need to clean my brushes back. I'm going to take this lavender color again. See, kind of soften that right there where that liner is. brighten that inner corner up. And then take my big fluffy, wherever it went. Here it is. My fluffy blended brush. Just sort of. Make sure it's soft. Not heavy under my lower lash line, but definitely like a little bit of shadow down there. And then I'm going to use my stick. This is our shadow stick. This is a really baby pink. It's called Bubbly. Does not take much. I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's got some shimmer. I'll put that underneath my lower. I don't normally put a shimmer on my lower lash line, but these are not real high shimmer, so I don't mind it. And I just that color is just real soft. What time is it? Okay, I got to get busy. I got an appointment at 12. Let's get these. We're gonna get these brows done, and then we're gonna see what we can do to make that look a little more lifted. I don't want to overdo it till I get my brows done. Following my natural hairline. I think I use my. I had a like a brow mascara. I don't like to use it. If I can find it, I don't like to use it anywhere but really kind of right there at the tail. I just don't like my brows to be dark. Here it is. It's just an elf. I don't like them to be dark. And this stuff, it seems like no matter how light I go, if I go too light, it's just not the right color. It doesn't look right. If I get my shade, I have to be careful. That looks good. from the middle to the end and not go towards my face. Just let that sit a little bit. I'm gonna go to this side. We'll come back. I brushed them up and I'm just following them. That's all I'm doing is stroking straight up with my hair. I just get the most lift and openness in my eye when I push those brow hairs on up, because it's all going to come down. Let that kind of dry a little bit. Let it dry down a little bit. I don't like them heavy filled in towards my inner eye. It just makes me look, I think, more tired. I don't know. Don't like it. I don't know if you can tell, but like I can lift this. I don't want to mess up my. Just like this sort of falls, this is falling too, and so my brow hairs grow way down here, and I'm trying to get to those to keep it looking as natural as I can. I'm having to sort of change all that up. Because things keep shifting on me. You know what I mean? I do a little at a time so I don't overdo them. And I see each side, I don't know why, but they don't grow that much different. But it's like when I'm doing them, I see them a little differently. Does that make sense? I don't know why. I used to, I would, like, I could have taken some concealer and sort of carved them out and really define them. But the older I get, the more harsh that looks. So. And I always do the tail different on both of these. My arch and my tail are always more even. A little more even. So by going way up under there, it helps me to not draw that line. I'm trying to quit doing that. It's hard when that's what you're used to doing. But my brows used to be higher. That right there is why I will not go get them microbladed. Because you get them microbladed and then you get a little more fall in your face, you can't manipulate them. That's why I don't do that. All right, I'm going to take my powder brush and I'm just going to almost like setting them. I'm not putting any extra powder, but it sort of softens and sets right there. I just don't like this to be harsh, because if it's harsh, it looks like, you know, I'm browning. All right, I'm gonna curl these eyelashes. I always use this curler, and then I come in with my heated curler. Let that heat up. We're gonna do this first. Get all those straight lashes. Get them going up, and then that way, when I do get my heated curler out, I can make sure I don't crimp some of them and not all of them. That, you can't really fix that when you do that. See the difference getting those up. It opens your eye up so much. You know, if you're doing this and trying to get your look down, it's such a habit. But if you look down into the mirror, you can do a better job. Oh, we're always doing this, trying to, but really you need to look down. See how that liner, how I was able to smudge it so easy with that eyeshadow. It's just very forgiving, especially when you have wrinkles that you are working around. Okay. The heat curler. Look down. Same way, if you're putting on false eyelashes, have that mirror down. Look down into it. You can do a much better job that way. All right, I'm gonna let them cool. While they're cooling, let's put some lipstick on, and then we'll come back and do mascara. All right. I want to add a little bit of blush. I think I'm gonna use one of my cream blushes. Let's use Peony Pink. Let's start. Open it. Start with this one, and and this powder. Our powders are so moisturizing. You can put cream on top of them, and it will look so good. This is such a good color. It is so soft. Isn't that pretty? Again, another layer. Your makeup is going to look so pretty all day. So pretty. I love that. That's Peony Pink. It is such a good universal color. All right. I'll line my lips with two shades. I'm going to use blush first. Now, that first. And then I'm going to go in with Patience. I just find that the two of them together look so good. Oh, my lips are dry. I'm so dehydrated. And then I'm not going to do a lipstick. I'm just going to do a lip gloss. This is Lonesome. It's so pretty. It's just pretty pink. With my finger. It's a pretty youthful pink. Isn't that pretty? Not too much. All right, I've been sitting on my mascara. I'm going to warm it up. Put some mascara on. So this is our Quadra mascara. It's our 4-in-1. So it is infused with lash serum, has a built-in primer, tubing technology, so it won't smudge. I just love, and it's so easy to get off. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. Doesn't that look good? I may have to do something with that. Look how drippy that eye is. I cannot get that barely get it lifted anymore. If I'm extra tired, it's going to be extra drippy. That's my weak side. And look down into your mirror and make sure you get all the way to the tips of your lashes. A little bit, and then we're going to get a little eyeshadow, and we're going to raise that hood. Let's see here. What brush I want to use. I want to use a soft but small brush. Oh. We're going to go back in with this shade. No, I'm going to kind of blend this one and this one and get that up. See how much better that looks? Do this other side. Much better. Much better. I'm going to take this soft brush and not putting any product on it. Making sure blend it. Much better. Create an illusion. What I love about makeup. You create anything you want. All right. That is enough. Enough. The only thing left I'm going to do is soften my lip line with a soft brush. You can kind of soften your lip line. Now, without taking a lot of product off. That was good. Not too bad for an old lady. Not too bad. All right, y'all. I think that's it. You have to let me know what you think. If you did not catch the beginning, go back and watch the replay and see what I did to bring my face to this dewy look. I am 60 years old, and I can tell you that if you want to create a youthful look, a more youthful look, you can do it. But you have to treat from the inside out. So you need to be taking a good collagen. Like I said, I take the collagen. I take the gummies. Where's my collagen? Here's your box of collagen and your gummies. So I do this. I recommend that if you're just starting to really double down the first 2 weeks. And then your skincare. We have 3 lines of skincare. We have bridged those gaps. So we have our universal line, we have our glow collection line, and our youth collection line. If you're interested in those, let me know. You can go back and watch the beginning, and you will see where I used and the rose water. The rose water is just imperative. So let me know what you think. Go back and watch. Let me know what you think, and just send me a message. You can comment me in the comments, and I will direct message you and find out what your problem areas are, and we will address those. Do I use a lot of skincare? Yes. Do you have to? No, but if you want to target certain areas, there's things you have to use in order to do that. And I can help you with that to do as little or as much as you want. So just let me know. I'm going to get off of here. I have an appointment at 12, and I need to be getting out of here. I appreciate y'all hopping on. If you do come back and watch the replay, please comment replay for me. Hit some hearts or some like buttons for me. Any of that helps the algorithm so that more people see my video. Also, sharing is always wonderful. You don't have to, but it's great. It helps me out a lot. But thank y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for hopping on. Have a good day. Bye-bye.